To be young and in love in New York City.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button if you're returning. Thank you times a million because I love when you guys watch. So today's video is gonna be a little, I don't want to say sentimental, sappy, kind of. My sister's gonna come in here. Mercedes, why'd you pause your music? Oh, okay. So today's video is gonna be a how to get over a breakup video. So it's actually currently only it's technically like 5 days post breakup for me, because it was just like going downhill like throughout the week, and technically only 2 days since we like officially ended things. So what had happened was, I'm not gonna name any names, but the guy that I was seeing, we had a lot of history, and he had some suspicions that I was talking to other guys, so he took it upon himself to log into my Instagram account a couple times and saw that I had sent a message to somebody that I used to see when I was in college. And I had sent like if anybody's familiar with Barstool, I had sent just a Barstool post, and it was a commercial that Tekashi 6ix9ine had done like back in the day, and you could tell he like did it just for the money. And so I just sent it to him. I didn't send a message with it or anything, and he saw that on Monday night and then like asked me about it, and me being me, I'm gonna be completely honest, I like was like, oh my god, like he knows, like I don't know how he knows, but he knows. And I was like trying to like backpedal and be like, no, like I'm not, I don't know what you're talking about. And that almost made it worse on my end, because he perceived me as a liar. If I would have just came clean like from the get, I don't know if things would have honestly turned out differently, because he was pretty like set once he saw that like we couldn't be in a relationship together anymore, which kind of, well, it doesn't kind of suck, it really sucked, and still does today. But I would say the easiest, it's never, I'm not gonna say the easiest, because it's honestly never really easy to move on or to like pick up the pieces. I mean, if you're a girl, you know that, oh, I'm gonna cry. If you're a girl, you know heartbreak is hard. And I thought that like we had it figured out and that this was really going to be one to last, and granted it was something that I did, and I regret it, but he made the decision that he couldn't forgive me for it, and couldn't continue the relationship at that point, which I understand, and that's fine, that's his choice to make. But I would say, like, after he had ended things, it's so hard to like cut somebody off that has been such a big part of your life for like so long, you know. And sorry, it just like the little things that you kind of miss, like, you know, the good mornings, how's your day type of thing, because you just like don't have that anymore, and that's really tough. But wow, I haven't cried since like 10 this morning, and that was my longest streak. But I would say like the best thing to do is to just like keep yourself busy, and it happened on February 13th that we like really, it was done. And so it, like, Valentine's Day was just like a sad kind of day for me, because my dad knew what had happened, and so he brought me flowers to work, And then I got the flowers and I started to cry because, oh my god, what is all these stains on my sweater? Ew, that's disgusting. I think it's detergent. I'm so sorry you have to look at that. Just pretend that's not there. My dad brought me flowers on Valentine's Day because he knew I wasn't gonna get any other way. But then when I got those, and like that tugged at my heart, and so then I started to cry at that, and like that whole like all of that day, Valentine's Day, was just like crying on and off all day at work. Then I went out to dinner with my parents, and all I could think about was like the last time me and my ex were at that restaurant, and it was just like hard. It was very, very hard. And you know, he had sent a text to me last night saying like today was so hard, and I agree, like it totally was a tough day. But at the same time, like when an ex is sending you stuff like that, it doesn't make it any easier on you whether you're the person that broke up with them or not. So what I ended up doing this morning at like 4, because I can't sleep through the night anymore. It's just too fresh for me. But what I ended up doing was sending him a text saying like, I know that you're not in this relationship anymore, and I respect that, and I wish you nothing but happiness. Just kind of like a final like end to the like intermittent texting that we had been doing throughout the week, because it's just, like I said, hard to cut somebody off that has been such a big part of your life. So I would honestly say like the easiest way to start to heal on your own is you have to cut it off with that person. We don't follow each other on social media. We're not friends on Facebook. We don't have each other on Snapchat, Instagram. I think we still have each other on Twitter because I'm not really on Twitter like ever, and neither is he. So we still have each other there, but that's like whatever. But it's tough. Last night I just hung out with my sister and her boyfriend just because if I'm not alone, I'm okay, but if I'm alone, I'm really, really sad. And then like tonight, my friends are coming over, and we're all just gonna hang out because it's just nice when you have like your friends around. And I've gotten to talk to them all week, and they're all being very supportive and kind of just there for me. Like if I just am upset and I need to call somebody, like they'll answer. So I would say your friends and your family are your biggest rocks to lean on in a time where you feel like it's just too hard and like you feel alone. Like I feel like even today I feel very alone. Like I just feel like part of me is missing, which is so sad that when you get in a relationship that's what happens, you know? You try to like protect yourself and know that you'll be fine without somebody, but when you just invest everything in like that one person, when they're just like gone, it's very hard. So yeah, even my coworkers at work were so understanding and so great about like me just being a little bit quieter and not really wanting to like interact with them so much. But then this weekend I'm going out of town. My aunts and cousins, and we're all having a girls' weekend. It was planned like way before, not because of this, but we're doing like an escape room and getting drinks and dinners and shopping. So that'll be nice, where I can kind of just get out of town and like clear my head. And then on my way back on Sunday, I'm going to see my bestie, Maddie. She just had a baby, and I went there like 2 weeks ago to see her and her baby. But I was like, I might as well stop by again. So I'm gonna go see her on Sunday, and then I'll be back at work next week. So I would say like sticking to your routine is huge. Like I quit going to the gym last week just because all of this started to happen when I was at the gym on Monday, and it just kind of like it just kind of left like a bad taste in my mouth for the gym. So I didn't go Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I am gonna try and go again next week because going to the gym just makes me feel good. So I'm gonna do that, and then next weekend I'm going back to Minneapolis because it is another friend of mine's birthday. So we're all gonna go he lives there, so we're all gonna go there and celebrate his birthday. And so, like, just, I would say making plans and, like, keeping yourself busy as much as you don't want to, as much as you want to sit in your bed and cry. Don't do that, because if you do that, you're gonna be stuck. You're gonna be stuck in one place. You're never gonna get over it. So, like, I didn't want to go to dinner with my parents on Valentine's Day when I was supposed to be spending it with him. Like, no. But I went, and it was really tough. The first, like, 20 minutes I was there, I'm not gonna lie, like, I literally cried the first 20 minutes, and, like, my mom's like, you don't, like, don't cry, we're here, like, it's okay. And I'm like, I can't not cry. When I'm at work, like, I couldn't not cry. I just, like, you can't control that kind of emotion. And, so it just takes, like, a little bit by a little bit, and, like, as the days go by, maybe you wake up on 2 weeks later, and you know what, you don't think about it until, like, 10 o'clock in the morning, and then you wake up 3 weeks later, and it's, like, 1 o'clock in the afternoon before you think, and you get that, like, sunken heart feeling. So it honestly, as shitty as it is, that's what people always tell you is, like, time, just time. As shitty as that is, that's honestly the truth. As time goes by, you start to feel better about yourself, you start to feel like life can go on, and you learn from the mistakes that you learn from that relationship. Like, I have learned a life lesson in that relationship. It cost me the relationship, but I learned a lesson, and, like, I wouldn't do that to whoever the next person is. It's gonna take me a very, 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 very long time to have a next person, because it just is hard. So, when you find that somebody that you have a connection with and that you have a lot of things in common with, and, you know, things are great, don't, I don't know if it's just me or what, if I go out of my way to, like, things are going great, so, like, I gotta mess it up. I don't know if that's me or what, but, I've never had it be something that would end a relationship, and, this time, unfortunately, it was. So, yeah, it's tough, it's hard, it's heartbreaking. You feel heavy. Like, I don't know, I always describe to people, they're like, oh, how are you feeling today, how are you doing today? And I just feel like I feel heavy, like, my heart is, like, heavy, I just feel like there's a weight on me. And, eventually, day by day, it'll get lighter and lighter, and then one day I'll wake up and it'll be okay. But not anytime soon. It's just still hard. Every minute is hard. Every minute is a battle to fight the emotions. So I would just say, keep your chin up, surround yourself with good people, surround yourself with family, with friends, people who support you, people who love you, and that will honestly be the best way for you to move on and start to feel better and start to feel like this isn't world ending, as much as it seems like that at the time. To me, it still does seem world ending, but I don't know. That's the best advice I guess I could give you in my situation. Kind of give you a background of what happened, the fault in the relationship. Yeah, so I honestly hope that helped. If you guys have any questions you want to ask me, if you want to do like a Q&A video, feel free to either like message me comments. I'll leave my Instagram below, and you can message me questions, and we can just do like a Q&A video too. It doesn't have to be about breakups or whatever. If you guys just have other questions about life, friends, relationships, any jobs, anything, I'm willing to answer any questions that you guys have. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully it's a happier me and a happier video. So bye.